Hello friends, welcome to the new series on Agentic AI. In this series, we will start with the concept of AI and we will understand the evolution of AI to the Agentic AI. So nowadays, large number of people are preferring to make the use of Agentic AI, Agentic Artificial Intelligence. Let us understand what we mean by the Agentic AI. So we know that artificial intelligence is used by many people in almost all of the work that they do. Students are making the use of AI. Teachers are making the use of AI. Any employee working in some organization is also making the use of AI. And therefore, it is possible that we can achieve the simple automation to the intelligent decision-making systems by making the use of AI. So this is being achieved when we make the use of AI. Artificial intelligence is the ability of the machine to perform a task which otherwise requires the human intelligence. Say, for example, whenever we want to recognize the speech or whenever we want to recognize the image, such as face, or whenever we want to take some decision, then all such tasks require human intelligence. And human intelligence can be replaced by artificial intelligence. It is possible that speech recognition, image recognition, decision making can be done by making the use of AI systems. We know that there are different types of AI, such as narrow AI or weak AI. So whenever we are making the use of AI in specific domain for specific application, such as speech recognition, then that is being called as a narrow AI. When the AI gets developed over a period of time, then it will work like a human, and this is what we call as the general AI or AGI. And in future, we can have the super AI, where it is possible that the AI will replace the human beings. But at present, it is a future concept. We can say that it is under research. AI, we can say that it is a broad concept. When we think of machine learning, then it is a part of the AI and where the machine will learn from the given data. Deep learning is part of ML. So where you will find that we can make the use of the neural networks with multiple layers. So AI is a broader domain, ML is part of AI, and deep learning is part of ML. So this is how the things are placed for AI, ML, and deep learning. So in the initial stages, we were using the rule-based systems, expert systems in the early days of the study of artificial intelligence. Then we have got the tools for machine learning. Machine learning gets evolved and we got the tools for deep learning by making the use of neural networks. When the large data sets were available, it was possible that we can build the large language models and we can have the generative AI, which can generate the content based on the data. And from this generative AI, the evolution of agentic AI has taken place. So what is the generative AI? AI that can generate the content. When the AI can generate the content such as text, images, or code, then that can be called as a generative AI. So for example, when we are making the use of chatbots or chat GPTs, then that is a generative AI because we can generate the text, images, and code by making the use of chatbots. But you will find that there are several limitations of the generative AI. in generative AI, actually, there is no real decision making. There is no autonomy to the generative AI. Generative AI also has very limited memory. And most of the output that is being generated by the generative AI will depend upon the user prompts. So you will find that the same chat GPT will give you different answer if the prompt is changed for the similar domain. So to get a better answer from the chat GPT, it is very necessary that you make the use of proper prompting to the chat GPT. So output will depend upon the user prompt. Agentic AI is something different. You can say that agentic AI is a system that will act autonomously. It will not require any intervention, human intervention. It will not require any prompting. It can make the decision on its own. It can plan the complex task, and it can make the use of different tools that are available. So whenever you want to do some complex task by making the use of AI, then only ChatGPT is not sufficient for you. In that case, you need to go for some agentic AI. So you will find that the chatbot will respond to the queries that are being given to the chatbot, while AI agent, you will find that it will take action. And whenever you have been given some complex problem where there are multiple steps involved in order to solve a problem, such actions can be performed only by the AI agent. So agentic AI is very important to all of us, because whenever we want to achieve the automation of the complex task, say for example, if somebody wants to develop a software, a complete software, then that is possible by making the use of the agentic AI. ChatGPT only can generate the code, but the assembling of the code and the other task can be done by agentic AI. So it will increase the productivity when we make the use of agentic AI. And most of our real world problems are very complex problems, and several steps are required in order to solve a problem. So all in such cases, we need to make the use of agentic AI. So whenever you think of any self-driving car, then that self-driving car actually makes the use of agentic AI. Whenever you think of virtual assistants, that actually makes the use of agentic AI. Or whenever you think of any system where the customer support is given by using AI, then that is also an agentic AI. So AI is being changing very rapidly. It is being evolving very rapidly. Generative AI is very powerful and very useful, but it has certain limitations. And these limitations can be overcome when we go for the agentic AI. So this is a quiz for you or some activity for you, the reflection spot. Try to answer these questions. Define AI, differentiate between AI and ML, answer what is agentic AI, and give one real life example. So thank you, friends, for viewing the session.